from time to time at the screenings that I go to, they do these trivia contests where they give away posters, and at this screening, I got this poster. Sorry if you guys can't see, but this is the best I can do with it. Yeah, that is what I won. Thank God that it was not a poster for Genisys. Terminator Genisys. So Terminator Genisys isn't a sequel to the Terminator franchise, it's actually a reboot of the first two movies, which I don't understand why they would do that. Everything has been changed up. Basically, Kyle Reese has been sent back in time to protect Sarah. However, Sarah already knows about Skynet, and the T-800, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, back once again to try to stop Skynet from happening. And now there's a problem since, guys, it's not a spoiler at this point because I guarantee everyone has seen the trailer, and even the poster shows this. John Connor is now a Terminator. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Terminator Genisys. There are some things I did like about Genisys. For one thing, Arnold Schwarzenegger is by far the best thing about this movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger owns the Terminator role. Like, if anybody else took away the T-800 role away from Arnold Schwarzenegger, I would be pissed. Not only that, this was the funniest I've ever seen Schwarzenegger in the Terminator movies. The funniest I've ever seen. Yeah, Terminator 3 he was funny in, but here he completely owns that comedic side of Terminator. Emilia Clarke, I know she's in Game of Thrones. She wasn't bad, but she was functional to a point, and so was Jason Clarke as John Connor, and J.K. Simmons was in this, and for what he was in, he was awesome. I wish he would have been in it more. And plus, there are maybe 2 or 3 good action sequences. 2 or 3, but that's it. And I did enjoy some of the homages and the callbacks from the first 2 movies because I love the first 2 Terminator movies. The 2 is one of my all-time favorite films. Now, sadly guys, I know a lot of you are wanting me to love this movie or at least give it a chance, which I did, but I'm sorry to say guys, this is just a mediocre film. Even since it's mediocre makes me like it even less. The plot of this movie is confusing as hell. Arnold Schwarzenegger tries to explain it in one certain scene, but even then, even at the most simplest part to explain this entire time travel plot, it still doesn't make sense to me. Also, casting-wise, you guys knew this was coming. I'm not a fan of Jai Courtney whatsoever, except he was good in Unbroken, he was good in that. To the casting director, I need to ask you this. Why the fuck did you see this guy as Kyle Reese? He was horrible as Kyle Reese. I said 2 or 3 action scenes were good. Everything else just wasn't thrilling. Now, here's the thing. With Terminators 1 and 2, I'll even go as so far as to say 3. Their action sequences were actually really thrilling to watch. In 3, the scene where the TX takes to Arnold through that huge building in their fight scenes, I gotta admit, those are pretty awesome fight scenes, they were. But in Terminator Genisys, there felt like there was nothing thrilling in terms of the action scenes. This is from the guy who directed Thor: The Dark World. Now, I know a lot of people don't really like the movie, but I actually like it a lot. It has some great action. It just felt like there was no sense of thrill or magic that the previous Terminator films had. And also, the special effects, I have to say, oh my god, some of them looked like even Terminator 2's effects look better than, I would say, than 70% of the effects in Genisys. I'm dead serious, guys. Everybody knows that John Connor is the new Terminator in this movie. I will admit, seeing his Terminator design was cool and all. That was cool. I hated the fact they showed that in the trailer. I would have loved to have seen that in the actual film, and seeing that in the trailers took away so much thrill for me. But I can say this, guys. This is better than Salvation, it really is. But as a Terminator film altogether, it's not good. So overall, Terminator Genisys, well, I will say though, it is better than Salvation. It is a lot better. But I will say though, as a Terminator film, as an action film, as a science fiction film, and the fact that this is just a mediocre Terminator film just makes me like it even less, guys. I'm gonna give Terminator Genisys a 1.5 out of 5. I didn't like it. I'm sorry, guys. So comment down and let me know below, what did you guys think of Terminator Genisys? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, all those links are in the description below. Also, guys, if you liked this video, if you liked what you saw, please like and share, and most importantly, subscribe to see more content from me. And until the next review, I will see you guys next time.